Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I'm here to give you a confidence booster for Monday with some incredible information that I just came about. And I got this information from the Ticker Report. I get this for free because I'm on the SoFi platform. But let's start with this. Nio was last trading flat at $7.46. The 52-week low is $7. The 52-week high is $16.18. I hold 2,260 shares at $3.53. And on SoFi, I now hold 401 shares at $8.99. Now, what do I have yummy for you guys this morning? So remember I told you guys that when all the negative Nancy's trolls come on the channel and they make comments and they say you shouldn't buy, this company is going bankrupt, because some of them are educated in Oxford, England, Cambridge, Harvard. No, they're not. I'm just messing. But when they say silly stuff like that to get you to not invest, because that's their goal. They don't invest, they don't want you to invest, right? Excuse me, guys, but here's what just happened. None other than Ray Dalio, Bridgewater Associates, raised its stakes in shares of Nio by 29.2%. You heard that right. That's not a little bit. 29.2%. So traditionally what happens in the stock market, history, like I said, keeps repeating itself. Stock goes down, especially if it's a new company. It's volatile. It goes down, and the weak, uneducated investor, they jump off the money tree. And the whales jump in and said, "Oh my God, what an opportunity!" The uneducated investor says, "Oh my God, I need to sell." So they raise by 29.2% during the second quarter, according to the company, its most recent filing with the SEC. The firm owned 3,262,583 shares of the company's stock after purchasing an additional 736,427 shares. Bridgewater and Associates owned 0.20%, 20% of Nio, worth $31,614,000 as of its most recent filing. So they probably bought more again after that. We don't know yet. We have to wait for the next filing. Several other institutional investors and hedge funds also recently made changes to their positions in the stock. BlackRock Incorporated increased its holding in shares of Nio, the same BlackRock that owns most of America, by 2.7% during the first quarter. BlackRock now owns 61 million. Not thousand, 61,959,482 shares of the company stock, worth $651,194,000 after purchasing an additional 1,600,520 shares during that period. Vanguard Group increased its stake in Nio by 2.2% in the third quarter. Vanguard Group now owns 51,370,117 shares. Now, notice the kind of corporations, the kind of hedge funds, the kind of pension funds that I'm talking about. The biggest and the best. I told you, BlackRock pretty much owns America. The company stock is now valued, Vanguard Group, at $810,108,000. We always say the rich is getting richer. Why is the rich getting richer, guys? Because they're doing what the poor don't want to do. We are doing what the rich are doing. We're sacrificing, taking a chance, and investing into future projections. Okay. Vanguard Group, the company valued at $810,108,000 after acquiring an additional 1,113,194 shares during the period. Norges Bank bought a new stake in Nio in the fourth quarter, valued at $155,344,000. You heard that right. Legal and General Group increased its stake in Nio by 8% in the fourth quarter. They now own 11,086,052 shares. And I'm just talking about the companies that are buying more. I'm not talking about the companies that already bought and haven't pulled the trigger yet. Their stock is valued at 108,089,000 after acquiring an additional 92,662 shares. Finally, First Trust Advisors increased its stake by 20.8% and now owns 8,128,000 shares valued at $171 million. So, I mean, this is why I tell you guys, when the negative Nancys and the trolls are coming out, this is why you just have to sit back and listen to them, pay them no mind. Because I'm going to tell you guys something, their goal is to keep you poor. They are sick and wicked people. They are the same people that complain after guys like Jeff Bezos invested all his money and sacrificed and took all kind of, all kind of negative rhetoric, vicious rhetoric, like what they do to us on my channel. When they say I'm delusional or Nio is trash, I don't know what I'm talking about. That is geared towards you all as well, because you all are also investing. But they're doing that because after we create our wealth, they're the same animals that are going to come and say, what are you giving to us? We should pay more taxes. This is how this sick instant gratification culture is. And I also wanted to tell you guys this. I spoke about companies that use AI and technology, superior technology, to cut costs and to also grow their business and take a huge market share away from traditional companies. I spoke about Teladoc in my video yesterday. Well, guess what? Remember, I've been also telling you guys about SoFi? Okay. Rumbline Advisors boosted its position in SoFi Technologies by 25%. I told you guys, I truly believe this is going to be another behemoth like Nio. And I'm going to increase my wealth dramatically with this company. The CEO is a genius, Anthony Noto. The product is a superior product. The business model is a superior model. So in the second quarter, they increased. The institutional investor now owns 1,040,619 shares by buying another 208,000 shares. So what they do is, if you notice the figure, they now own 1,040,000 shares, right? But they just bought 8,679,000 shares. That's how much the stock is worth now. 8,679,000. That's how much their holdings is worth. But they just increased it by 80%. So when the uneducated investor is crapping their pants and jumping off the money tree, these investors, that's when they load a lot of shares. So people are saying to me, hey Mitch, Nio is 40. I need them to go up quickly. They bought it when it was $40 a share. So now that they're panicking and they froze, like when the headlights hit the deer, the institutions are jumping in, and that's when they're buying. A number of other hedge funds and other institutional investors have also added or reduced their stakes in SoFi, but more so added. Vanguard Group increased its holding in SoFi Technology by 7.8%. It now owns 66,808,733 shares. The company stock is now worth $326,027,000 after purchasing an additional 4,846,000 shares. BlackRock, the company that owns America, basically, grew its holdings. It now owns 35,820,000 shares of SoFi. valued at $217,429,000, and a lot of other companies added. I'm not going to go into the whole, you guys can find this on ZL Max News. I get this for free on the SoFi app, but I just wanted to give you guys a little example. See, these corporations, they look at the business model, they look at the CEO, they look at the product, and then they have their professionals analyze it and see where this will be projected to be in the next 5, 8, 10 years. Because remember, these companies buy projected for where they're going to grow their wealth in 10, 15, 20 years from now. Excuse me, guys, and SoFi is one of those companies, just like Nio, that's going to make us a lot of money. We'll increase our wealth tenfold and beyond that. So I hope you guys found this video informational. If you did, guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It'll help generate more viewership and bring more awareness to what's going on with these companies. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because guess what? In this channel, in this tribe, we have that warrior mindset where we get rich or we die trying, guys.